Oh, California, as we know, facing a whole lot of problems. One of the biggest is housing. Default notices are up a whopping 19% in October. That's according to the research firm DataQuick.
So how is this affecting the high-end real estate market? Our next guest knows the view from the ground floor to the penthouse and all floors in between. Connie De Groot, Beverly Hills realtor, joins us right now. Okay, Connie, how are things in Southern California? We'll just say the entirety of Southern California for now.
Well, it's mixed. In the very high end of existing homes, over $1 million, that is where the sun is shining, so I'm excited to talk about that. But really, in other price ranges, we're seeing declines in the number of homes sold. Let me just break this down a little bit more for you. In Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco, we have been noticing that prices have been going up year over year for several months. So these cities are very strong, and but in outlying areas in, like, Riverside County, San Bernardino County, across the country, actually, we're noticing that between $100,000 and $250,000, that's where we're seeing a decline in the number of existing home sales of about between 20 and 33%. So I think some of this has to do with the first-time homebuyer tax credit expiration. So there's so many different things going on. In the very high end in West Los Angeles, we're seeing that 50 homes over $10 million have sold this year so far. Compare that with last year, there were only 39 homes, and the year prior, about 47. So they're going very strong. In homes over $1 million in Los Angeles, in Santa Monica, Beverly Hills, and Bel Air, we're seeing that the number of homes sold so far this year are more than they were last year. So we're going very strong in the high end.
Okay, let me ask you about the high end and the type of buyer you're seeing with those luxury homes that you're describing. Are these people taking out mortgages, or are they just buying them cash outright?
I would say most of these buyers are buying with all cash or a large portion of cash. And who are the buyers? They are buyers from all over the world. This is a terrific time because they know that the housing market in the United States has really been hit hard for the last couple of years. And when that first happened, these, trophy properties and these homeowners of these, high-end homes, they can afford to be a little more stubborn. They have more resources, so they weren't giving in, or they weren't putting these homes on the market. And now it's been a couple years, and some of them really need to move on, and so they've been putting their homes on the market at, better prices, and these homes are going actually quickly. There was a home in Beverly Hills that was on the market less than 24 hours and sold for $19 million. That was this month. Another house just closed for $40 million in Malibu. So it's not that it's just $2 million, $3 million, dollar homes. These are very, very high end that we're seeing, and this is just a new trend that's been really building in momentum recently.
All right, Connie De Groot, thank you so much for your insight. Chris, interesting mentioning all the international buyers that are coming in and picking up that Southern California real